What's up, guys? I got out my old turntables because guess what? Now I can revive my old passion and be creative and get funding for doing it myself. I don't have to sign with a label. I can do it myself. And this has to do with the coin we're going to bring you today. Drum roll, drum roll. And then the big reveal. Singular DTV. This is the coin that is going to give me numerous hours of joy and hopefully lots of padding in my pockets for the upcoming couple of years. Now, why am I so bullish about Singular DTV? Well, it might have something to do with the fact that I can create my own token on their new toolkit platform. And let's share that with you and show you what I've been looking into and some research I've been doing and why this can be so revolutionary. The bloodless revolution. So here's Singular DTV, the website, the official website. And I already did this video once. My mic was not working properly, but that's always good because now I know what's important. Grammatic here, the world's first crypto artist. I know, all that filler, which stuff to take out. And I've already done it once, so we can do this quicker the second time around. So, tokenize anything. Really, toolkit is what Grammatic used to just launch his own cryptocurrency. And we can look over here some of their tweets. David Bowie's launch on Wall Street in 1997 laid the groundwork for modern day artist tokens. So they're giving you the ability, or artists the ability, to tokenize themselves and share their profits with their fans. And this is big. This is what Hero ICO plans to do. But guess what, guys? Singular DTV has been around for over a year now, and they've been very successful, and they've been showing that they are putting money into what they're supposed to. So Scandal's Joe Morton created his own token with this. Also this independent film director, producer. Look at some of these other artists launching on Singular DTV, right? So now let's go to the actual place where the magic happens. I've been testing this tool, this website out all day. And so what you need to do is you're going to need MetaMask. If you want to either buy these tokens or create your own. You're going to need it to authenticate you. And that's one of the features, one of the great uses of MetaMask is it can digitally authenticate your identity, or you can digitally sign for things with your browser. So I did that already. I'll probably just have to log into my MetaMask again. Let's see here. Because I did create an account, and all you have to do for that is just sign. So looks like I'm logged out over here, so I'll show you how to do that. So you'd go here to authenticate, right? Log in, authenticate. They're telling you to install MetaMask. I already have it installed, so it said it's ready. Let's continue with MetaMask. So I should have myself already logged in from the previous video. And because I've been playing around with this all day trying to create my own token, but I decided not to go ahead and rush the process. The name and symbol and the supply are some of the most important things in your token. You don't want to just rush it. You don't want to force anything like this. You want to have a good business model and then create the token for it, or have a good, good artist with a good community of following of fans, and then create a token for that. You don't really do it the other way around, although you can. It just might not be so successful. So It's asking me to sign. So you get a sign message here. And this is really you just authenticating, signing with your browser. And there we go. So now we're logged in. You can see over here the logout section. Now you can create your own token. So you just create the name of your token. So we could do Crypto Livin', right? Crypto Livin'. Although this is not going to be the final name of my token. CLN maybe, Crypto Livin'. And there is already a project going that's being, asking for funding. So you can kind of do like your own ICO with this. And there already is a cryptocurrency news project trying to get their tokens sold. And they're going to do that and distribute their content through this concourse queue, which is an open collaborative ICO due diligence platform. So one way you can distribute your content, you could do it through YouTube, you could do it through other things. They're creating EtherVision, Singular DTV, to distribute your content. But we'll show you the features that Singular DTV or Singles already have. So this is one of them. This toolkit was built by Singular DTV for this process of, tokenizing your own content, putting the power back in the creator's hands. So then you could save that and continue. So you got your abbreviation, which is 3 to 7 characters, and your name. Now you want to pick your supply. Now you want enough coins so everyone can participate, but not too much so people think the tokens aren't worth very much. So I think 1 billion is a bit much. I'd do something around maybe 10 to 100 million should be more than enough for a small audience or for a test project. Now you have to pay to deploy it onto the blockchain. And the same thing with if you create an Ethereum ERC20 token, you always have to pay a processing fee. And I was going to pay in Singles because it's regularly $100 if you pay in ETH. But if you pay in Singles, they're offering Singles holders 25% discount, so it'll be $75. So I was buying extra Singles today so I could do this because I have Singles on multiple accounts. Bitfinex just started accepting Singles and started trading Singles. Binance is one of the best places to store your Singles. And then I want to say Bittrex I have some on or something like that, but if you go here into the markets for Singular DTV or Singles, you can see that it says Binance, Bitfinex, Gatecoin, which I have. It was one of the first accounts I ever made. I had some Ripple stored in there. They gave you, what was it? So many free Ripple, $50 worth of free Ripple when you signed up with Gatecoin. So even if you signed up for Gatecoin years ago, you'd have a decent chunk of Ripple sitting there. And you can see there's not many other, exchanges, but I swear, hit BTC, I swear I had Singles when I first bought them. I swear it was on Bittrex, although they could have been delisted or something like that. Really, it's besides the point. Because, so when you pay for this, you can either pay, see my MetaMask is, connected, so my MetaMask balance is showing, although it's sadly not enough. And then I had to send over Singles into my wallet, which you could do basically over here, import, wait. You should be able to figure that out. It's basically, see here, this is your wallet address. It's your MetaMask Ethereum address. And since Singulars, DTV, Singles are an ERC20 token, you can send them to that address and it receives it. So you can see here that I'm ready. I could buy someone else's tokens that created them through Toolkit, or launch my own token with these funds. And I would do this, and I press confirm, and it would get launched onto the blockchain. It would deploy my coin, and then you would have a token. You would have a measurement of value that you could then use for various different things. Although Singular DTV Toolkit is mainly geared towards content creators and intellectual property. So you can monetize your intellectual property, and gives you ownership over your intellectual property. So if you want people to be able to access your concert videos, they'd have to pay with these tokens. If you want your fans to get part of your revenue from your concerts, from your album sales, because your fans are really what drive that, then you could give dividends or derivatives into your token that you create. So if we go over here, we can see Singular DTV just launched Singular X, an exchange where content creators can exchange their tokens they create, because this would be the next step. Once you create your token, it's hard to get it on an exchange. They have to, if they want this to be done properly and give its users the ability to succeed, they'd have to create an internal exchange or something like that where people can sell their tokens. In Toolkit, you can actually launch campaigns on, and if you go over here if you hear any noise, it's just my dog. He's chasing his tail again. Damn dog. So it's if you didn't know, DTV stands for Decentralized TV. Multiple people online want Singular DTV to take out the DTV out of their name and just make it Singular. They think it would be a better brand, but they have yet to do this. They need to rebrand really into Singular, take out the DTV. They have promised to take out the DTV once everything becomes decentralized. Then they don't need to say that they're decentralized in their name, right? But they don't need to wait. They can take that out now, and they probably get more people willing to invest in their project, people are saying, because Singular DTV was in the top 10 on CoinMarketCap, and it's got, pushed down, and it's not so prominent anymore. Probably people are saying half because of the name, right? You need a good name. This is why I'm not rushing the creation of my token. I want to have a good name. But we can see here Grammatic's token launch. We can see how the built-in Toolkit, almost like ICO or campaign, crowdfunding campaign works, where you can sell a certain amount of these tokens you create and try to raise a certain amount of money for your project. So here Grammatic had a total of 7,500 ETH he wanted to raise, and he sold out, 100% successful. They were pretty cheap, about 34 cents. So they're more expensive than Singular DTVs, which is surprising, right? This is why I think the price of singles has a lot of room to grow, although I'm not sure how many tokens he had in circulation. He sold 25 million, so he probably had about 100 million tokens altogether. So what did he want to raise? He wanted to raise. He raised almost $1 million off this token sale. So you put a video. It's kind of like crowdfunding, right? You put a video there. You put your team members, if you have some. So the creators of Grammatic token. The news, crypto news site had down here their photographer, their video recorder person, their marketer, things like that here as well. Although, if he's just tokenizing himself and not a company, not a project, he doesn't need to put all the a whole team there. So this is how you would sell with the built-in platform in Toolkit here. You can sell, you can have a campaign, launch a campaign, and show where your money's going towards. He didn't put too much thought into this. 25% into making movies, 25% into making music, experimenting, and then marketing. So now he has freed himself. And let's watch his video here.
Up next, we have one of the biggest reasons we put this show together. A boundary pushing artist, DJ, and musician, a crypto-savvy entrepreneur. He's truly one of a kind. Internationally known, he plays over two.
By the way, this is a Singular DTV blockchain entertainment studio. I've got to say, they've done a nice job.
200 shows a year, all over the world. I've been a big fan of his for years. And together, we're going to make history by tokenizing him and launching the Grammatic token. The one and only Grammatic.
Hey, what's up? This is Grammatic. I come from Porto, which is a town off the Mediterranean coast on the northern border of Italy. I started doing this when I was pretty much in 7th, 8th grade. It would be hard to define my music. If I have to, it would be, I don't know, some sort of a mixture between hip-hop and electronic music and mixed with funk and soul, I guess. I just never looked at music making as a competition of any sort. It's just art, you know. I'm not trying to compete with any other artists or anything. I'm just trying to make the music that I like, that I think it would be like worth listening to. For me to release my own music whenever I want to, you know, like not having to deal with any middleman, anything, you know, just release my own music and on my own terms, you know, not having to talk to anybody about it. You know, I just want to get all that bureaucracy out of the way because it's just fucking annoying. I just want to make music. I think the internet should be regulated, and everybody's trying so hard to pass all these bills that would make some sort of like Nazi Germany on the web, where we have no rights, no freedom, completely destroys the internet as we know it, which is totally unacceptable. It's the last free thing we have, you know.
And that is the reason why this is so empowering, right? And Singular DTV always uses the phrase, the bloodless revolution. And so we showed you how you can create your own token on Toolkit, right? And then you can then use this recently launched Singular X Exchange, which is right here. Money, 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 money. We've already seen lots of interest with artists into cryptocurrencies, and I think this could be big. So here's Singular Exchange. And they haven't done a real big, press release or launch of this because they were upgrading the user interface. They want it to be very good quality, the user interface, before they start promoting it heavily. And we'll do some tutorials using this Singular Exchange, but really it's for any of these tokens created on top of Singular DTV to be created. It's kind of like Ether Delta. Now Bitfinex is creating ETHFinex, right, for ERC20 tokens. It'll be kind of the same idea, except they're giving users a way to list their tokens that they create on an exchange, where it would cost a lot of money to do any other way. So they are creating EtherVision too, and I want to show you the projects that Singular DTV is working on or launched already. Toolkit's just one of them. So here's an article. Singular DTV promises an option outside of Hollywood. So they're taking on Hollywood. And we'll show you how this might be possible. And it's very, very exciting, this whole project. And I think this token's going to be here well into the future. It's not going anywhere. They've proven that they can run a legit business company, and they've been around for about a year now, maybe just over a year. So, blockchain technology and the decentralized bloodless revolution. Personal essay about the CEO of Singular DTV. He's seen war-ridden countries. He's had his fair share of human struggle, and he aims to, have this revolution of technology freeing the people rather than us having to do it with force. And I can resonate with that belief as well. So they're going to go and report on blockchain, Singular DTV, but that's just, one project that you get profits from holding Singles tokens. So you get profits from and dividends from all these different things that they're doing. And here's the, I just did a retweet about one of the tweets here by Singular Exchange. So you can find the official Twitter through my Twitter. And I suggest following these two Singular DTV and Singular X Twitter accounts if you're going to be holding the token. There's all sorts of airdrops and things like that. And there was a OMG airdrop for all Singles holders. And you might ask, well, if I'm holding my Singles in an exchange, how do I still get my airdrops? And the short answer to that is only if it's on Binance. Binance is one of the only exchanges that said they will support airdrops for Singles tokens. So you'll get airdrops, OMISIGO, OMG airdrops took place. So basically the reason for the OMG airdrop is all ETH holders got airdropped OMG. And so since they are holding, all this ETH that they raised for their project, they're not going to hold and keep that OMG that's being airdropped to Ethereum holders for themselves. They're going to redistribute it to Singles holders. So they did the OMG snapshot took place for all ETH holders, and then they're going to wait a while and then do a Singular DTV snapshot for all Singles holders, and then distribute those OMG that they got back to the singles holders. And it was originally written, this article, September 2017. So if you don't know much about that OMG airdrop, well, if you're holding any Ethereum outside of an exchange, like on My Ether wallet or Exodus, or an Ethereum wallet, it's another Ethereum wallet like I don't know, MetaMask, Mist, I think, is another one. You should be able to claim OMG tokens, so maybe look into that. But since they said they'd wait a while before they did the snapshot of singles, so that people could move their singles to an appropriate address, wallet, to get the airdrop, we still might have time for that. So they said they would announce it closer to the project, but this is, again, a reason why it's good to follow their Twitter. They're doing all sorts of airdrops for singles holders, Ethereum, singles airdrops, and singles holders actually get profits from all these projects. And there's one more thing I wanted to share. Just all of the different projects that and options that Singular DTVs will provide. And it might have been over here, but so they also have EtherVision coming, which is going to be where basically you can distribute your content. So if you're creating a show or something like that, a platform to distribute it and accept tokens for it. So here's you can look into the airdrops a little bit more, but this goes into depth about it. I don't want this to be a long video, so I'll try to find what I'm looking for quickly here. Oh, and by the way, this is the Medium post about Binance and their announcement how they will support all future singles airdrops. No need to move your singles. Also, Singular DTV is giving 100 million happy tokens to singles holders. So there's all sorts of things going on, and it's going to be a great community to be in, really, to be involved in. they're creating all sorts of things for this whole ecosystem. And I had an amazing article. Oh, I know where it is. I got it. It's in another window. I knew going into this video that I might miss it if I didn't put it back into that that other window, and we just wasted a lot of time looking for it. Good thing after a live stream I can cut that part out. But this is exactly what I'm looking for. Guys, give me a break. I already did this video once with no audio. So they're gonna have these things. So they're saying this is talking about Singular X. So what the difference is? It's very similar to Ether Delta, but there are a couple differences. And those are being a newly designed front end with fully customizable user interface. Each trader can build their own layout based on their preferences. Number 2, new modular design to make it easy to add new features in the future for new types of trades. Encourage people to provide suggestions. New back-end infrastructure to improve reliability and responsiveness. Security improvements. Integrated support channels. The security improvements is big because we just saw a breach for Ether Delta happen. Integrated support channels for users with the SDTV support team. Removed reliance on Etherscan performance. External API access. So really you're creating, when you create a token on Toolkit, you're creating it on the Ethereum blockchain. Toolkit just gives you an easy way to do that. External API access, and that's in beta. The biggest difference is that Singular X is tokenized. The SingX token was generated by Toolkit, and this is where it becomes interesting. It utilizes its revolutionary smart contract technology, and transaction fees generated by Singular X are pushed into the SingX token for holders to store or withdraw. The ownership breakdown of kind of like all of your ERC20 tokens are pushed into your one Ethereum address. If you have my Ether wallet, the ownership breakdown of SingX tokens is 45% to Singular DTV. So we get 45% of all profits from this exchange if we're Singular DTV holders. 45 to Centrality, and 10% to Digital Mob. So all revenue pushed into SingX tokens owned by Singular DTV will further be pushed into Singles. So Singles token is at the top of this pyramid, getting all of the profits from everything that happens down below it. And this was not the full post I was looking for, I don't think. Let's see here. It's listed on multiple exchanges now. Binance is another exchange. So Bitcoin Forum does not have what we're looking for. Pretty sure it was on Reddit. So it could have been this one. I read that. It might be the welcome to Ether Vision. I have that open already. So here's welcome to Ether Vision, which is one of the projects built on top of Singular DTV, one of the tools that they're launching. And Toolkit is very new. They just launched it. Very similar to Proof Suite, which we did a review on and shared with you on our how to create a token video. Okay, so let's just delete these once we find they're not the right one. Could be this. Sorry guys, I should have some music playing just so you know, guys don't get bored with my slow ass computer. Started using Brave browser and it worked, you know, a lot smoother and a lot faster. So I should be using that again. So Binance, to support all future singles airdrops, no need to move your singles. So how to set up a singles address on Binance. No exchange has done this yet, really. Supported airdrops, so you're ready to automatically receive your OMG tokens during the re-airdrop. So they're getting airdropped, and then you're getting they're re-airdropping those to you. Guys, this post was so freaking good. It's the most important piece for this video. I would hate to leave it out. There's like 11 projects that they're working on. Singular DTV's working on. And most of them are already launched. This might be it. This crypto reader site looks pretty cool. It's got information on every coin out there. Featured coin, press releases. Strategic priorities. Come on, guys. So Singular DTV team did a phenomenal job of launching Toolkit and Singular X in 2017. Toolkit is our rights management gateway and artist onboarding application. Toolkit allows for artists or creators to tokenize their intellectual property, blah, blah, blah. See, here's some of them here. So they have Rentalist, an Airbnb style application that will allow for peer-to-peer entertainment, equipment rental, crew hiring, and location hiring, etc. Rentals will be a key module within our Singular DTV ecosystem. So they allow people to rent. So say you have you create a token on Toolkit for creating a documentary. Well, you're not going to need that equipment after the documentary, so you rent it from their platform that they're creating. Paycheck. This is our payroll application for the crypto world. So say you need to do payroll within your business. So they're really creating everything. You know, they're creating a law thing for different terms and conditions you can add, so you don't need a lawyer. They're really thinking of everything. Blockkeeper is Singular DTV's blockchain application for artists and creators to organize their accounting. Ethervision is our peer-to-peer decentralized distribution portal. Artists, creators, distributors, anyone will be able to create their channel and connect with audiences anywhere in the world. Singular DTV will develop and roll out beta in the first version of Ethervision towards the second half of 2018. Please stay tuned for the roadmap. And so singles holders will get profits from a lot of things, guys. That's the point. I wish I could find that other little piece of info, but if I do, I'll send it out on Twitter or include it in our next video. So guys, we'll see you later and have a great... Actually, let's do this this way. We'll see you later, guys, and have a great day. Peace.
Reading Workchain, I just got the news. I can be a millionaire too. Check the OP, what did he do? Gas in his bag so they go to the moon. Spent half an eighth, I got 1,000,000 coins like the real McCoy. You know I feel that joy, cause if it goes to a buck, I won't believe my luck. And now 10 on my Lambos for me and my friends.